where are we at here? Like, what's been going down? What's going down? I know,
Listen, I'll tell
Seisha,
you what's going down.
tell
Is
us.
that summer is going way too fast.
I
It
know.
is rolling on by,
I
and
know.
I'm not sure that I'm okay with it. That's what's happening. Let us know, friends, if you're hopping on with us. Say hello, drop a comment, say hello. Did I say that already? Say hello, say hello.
So I did some training the other day, girls, about how you connect with people on this way, okay? Not in person, but online. And there's all these little nuances that I didn't know about. So I'm going to share one with you. And I did it when we signed on here. The experts claim that the first 10 seconds you show on a Zoom, you need to say hi and you put your hands up like hi. You need to do that because that comforts the people watching.
Really?
She did this whole thing and took her hands and put them behind her back. And she goes, could I do this whole presentation like this? Because if I did, I can tell you that your cortex in your brain is going to start being like, what's behind her back? What's she hiding from me? Why is she? And you're going to focus on that. You're not going to focus on what I'm saying. So you want to show your hands, which I found interesting. And what was funny is after she trained on that, I noticed her hands constantly. Now I talk with my hands. So my hands are always like in the frame, like, because I talk with them. But isn't that interesting? Like,
Well,
that
I
there's
think.
people. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I think it's interesting that there's people out there. I mean, remember the people that would do body language, like body language experts from years ago, and then all of a sudden you were like, oh, I do that. Oh, you don't even notice it. But I thought that was interesting. Is the way to connect with people, the way to have them believe you're sincere in speaking online. There's a lot of different things. They also say we're not supposed to be like this close to.
I mean, I would prefer not to look up your nose, but sure.
There's a 8 to 16 inch space you're supposed to leave, almost like personal space. Do you know anybody who doesn't respect personal space? We have some friends that are up in my shit like right here, and I'm like,
I've got a song for that.
No.
no.
Do you know what's funny though? I feel like with that whole hand situation, like that corresponds so well to bracelets, right? That's why, yes, we wear bracelets for ourselves, but that's what people see. Your rings and your wrists, like that's what they're gonna notice first.
They're the expressive zones, right?
Yes, in that little. And so when you're talking with your hand, that's what people see, right? In your little box. So for sure, like that's so much of why we dress up our wrists too.
I thought of you gals the other day because one of the FYPs that came across my page was Shaquille O'Neal on some show where you lip sync, and he was doing, she's a maniac. And I thought of you girls right away and how much fun that was last year with that. Well, it didn't work for me. So listen, Seisha, I don't know if anybody's on, but people need to chat with us. So say hello. Let us know you're here. This is the coffee chat clutch here. We got our girls. And I think Seisha has something pretty to show us other than the gorgeous earring she has in, which I really think you should talk about because I think I just said to both of you girls, I don't know if I can pull those off. Tell me why I can pull those off.
Listen, I should get a bunch of.
Listen, Linda.
Listen, Linda. Okay, they're lightweight. They're muted colors, and they will go with absolutely everything you have in your closet. Like this is just a teal tank dress or whatever. They would look great with each one of your outfits because they have so much color in them, but they just go with everything. I can't even tell they're in my ears. They're that lightweight. So
I think they're really going to be that transitional piece that everybody needs because look at the fall colors in there, but like those are definitely still summer colors. Like you can pull out those summer colors also, the greens and the pinks, right? The yellows, but then it's just going to transition so well into your staple fall.
And anytime again. Anytime we have color, I always talk to my people, and you know who you are, that wear black, gray, and white. Confession hour. Here's how you bring color. And then it's limitless. right? These would pop with black. These would
That's
absolutely
right.
fantastic
You're right.
with white. Like,
Yeah.
think about those the beige creamy like sweaters in the winter going into the fall. These are going to be it. These are going to what you're going to wear to the pumpkin patch
The pumpkin patch.
with
Yeah.
your pumpkin spice
Our-
I want to talk about
latte.
all those things. I have to tell you, they
I
remind me of
did
Cinco de
just-
Mayo, though. They remind me of like a Mexican restaurant. Like, I love
Totally.
the colors of it.
Yes.
I think they look beautiful on the both of you. So maybe I'm that gal, and maybe if you're in the comments, let us know. Like, are you that gal that see these earrings and are like, I really love those, but I don't know if I could pull them off. I'm gonna have to get them and try them.
You're gonna have to get them and then
Yeah,
wear them so that we can all see them.
Yep, get them and wear them on a live, get some feedback, and
Yeah.
you're gonna be why when we do in-person events and we say you just need to put it on. Like I talk
Yeah.
about this all the time. Like the necklace is like that dress that's on the outfit and on the hanger, and you think, should I get naked for that?
Yeah.
Do I need to get naked for that? Is that really gonna look? Is it gonna be worth my time? You just need to try it.
Yep.
Just need to try it.
I saw a video this last week that was talking about beige and khaki being the color for fall,
Okay.
and like head to toe situation, like the ombre of khaki. So I thought that was interesting. And I thought about all of the colors that we have right now in our collection and how that is going to really enhance those neutral colors.
Mhm.
So if you think about Jasper, for sure. If you think about the Lana, our brand new Lana color that just came out today, the sage, that's going to go still those earthy woodland tones, right?
Yes.
But like it's still color that you're going to be able to contrast with those neutrals and the khakis.
Absolutely.
Oh, that Ranger necklace, man, that turquoise in there. And the fact that reminds me ombre-ish because there's like this iridescent part to it that's really cool. And then it like changes color. I just think that is one of the coolest pieces right now. And I feel like that's going to go with everything.
That's one piece that all my community is asking for. They love it. Yeah. You know, it's going along the neutrals and the beiges and all of that. Like this sugar mini is right up that alley
These are so cute.
It's so interesting to me how in some ways it looks clear. And in other ways, like all of a sudden, you see the pinks, you see the nudes. And then during my live yesterday with my community, they're like, it looks like it's hues of purple, but it's not. When you get it in person, it's definitely a lighter.
Is it? Oh, yeah, there we go.
So, and it's
probably is going to be one of those that kind of picks up and reflects the colors that it's around too.
Right. So I wasn't able to go live last Friday, so let's talk about this blushing.
Yes.
And I think at least yesterday it was available.
I think that is so cute, that little set.
So there you go. So blushing is 35 and this one sugar is 28. I want to call it blush, but it's not blush. Yeah. Is 28, and all these are like with an add-on of a $40 order. But it's so fantastic. Even this is just summerish, you know?
Totally.
And then you can, there's so many different looks you can do with each one of these bracelets. And then adding this in there. So for reference, I like to put it up right next to the baby pink.
Definitely.
So you can see the color.
And the size difference.
And
that's
size.
huge.
Yeah. And
the
then
baby size is just, it's really a magnificent one for layering. I love how it just lays. It lays so well amongst other bracelets. It's such a great size.
I agree with you. So I have the clear and the baby pink. And then that is the sugar in the middle. Sugar.
The sugar size is just right, I think. You know, it's not like bodaciously loud like a regular impression, which we all love. That's why we wear them. And it doesn't fall. I think a lot of people that wear like authentic tennis bracelets, they can be so small, you know, where that you have that little bit I'm sorry, I'm on a call right now. Okay, I'll come over when I'm done though. Okay. All right. Thank you. I'll be over, Uncle Ted. That's my name.
Listen. It's live.
Live.
That's great. I'm surprised I'm not bit.
I love the idea of like it gives you a little bit of bling, it gives you a little bit, but it's not like overpowering. You know what I mean? For some people that are looking for,
right.
I think these are just beautiful.
Yeah. And like, listen, I realized this sandalwood piece has a little bit of gold.
Today, Seisha. A lot of listening.
Listen, Linda.
We're still listening.
I don't know why. Sorry.
I'm tuned in.
It's been a while because I miss y'all.
Present. We are here. We are
here. And we are here.
But that's let's talk about sandalwood. Sandalwood has pieces you can pull out of that really are going to complement your other. These are staple pieces that you need to snag because you probably have items you can mix and match with them.
Totally.
I love this. Look how cute that looks.
Yeah, that's super cute.
Very beach toned. I love the piece on sandalwood that has the little heart, the little floating heart.
Right? She's so cute. I have her too.
That's so adorable.
So cute. Just tiny, just baby.
I'm a stretch bracelet girl now. I just love them.
I know. So easy.
Those are my go-tos in the summer. If I'm gonna, toss on the bracelets, it's definitely I go for the stretch. I go for the beaded. That's why this blushing set is so perfect. Wear that to the beach and then wait a happy hour. Put on your.
I got a question for you. Ready? I'm gonna hit you with something. You ready? Okay, so let's pretend because I'm sharing this on YouTube right now. So somebody totally new to Park Lane or the jewelry that we show could be on this coffee chat or watching it. So what would be the one piece that you would tell them to start with Park Lane?
Ooh. I would say, can we break it in categories?
No, like what's your number one? Like what's the piece you think somebody could we bundle it? Yeah, well you can with our sale and all that stuff. But I'm just saying, like, what's the one piece that like I feel like. I don't know. When people purchase for the first time, they usually go for a pair of earrings. I don't know if that's just my clients usually do that. But I'm much happier when they go for like a bracelet set. To me, you get so much more use out of that. Like that.
Jenny is in the comments here. And
Jenny Kramer, one piece to start with would be hazy necklace and bracelet. That's excellent. Yeah. I like that. Yeah. What's the one piece? I think Denali. I always go to Denali. I don't know. That's like an old faithful for me.
It's a good one.
Yeah. I'm in love with the Lana. Like I gravitated towards the Lana all the time because I could wear it gold side out or colored side out. So it really doesn't matter. And it's a high end.
Iconic. Yep.
Yeah. High end designer inspired look.
Gorgeous.
And you can even stack a couple of them together and they look fantastic. So
seeing it everywhere. I'm seeing it everywhere. What about you, Jen? What's your what's your
I earrings are definitely one that I feel like they're just an easy, right? That's the easy purchase. If you're gonna try something, I feel like earrings are always a good one. So gosh, Rue keeps coming back to me. Rue is another one that keeps coming back to me. As just that dainty. Now that's where that was me when I started, right? I was not a jewelry wearer.
And look at you now.
When I first had my first purchase. And so that's like, I always feel like maybe people, I don't know, need to start simple, but not necessarily, right? Like I love the idea.
I don't know. I just want them to get the most bang for their buck. You know what I mean? Like that one piece that we have so many in our collection. And you're right, Seisha. The one easiest thing would be for me to say in earrings, in a bracelet, in a necklace. But not everybody thinks like that. Like they just kind of hop in and hop out. And you want them to be satisfied along the way. That's why you were showing that sandalwood bracelet. And I'm thinking, those are the perfect pieces because they get so much use out of them because you can mix and match them. And, it's just a better, more bang for your buck type thing.
Another good one would be Denver too, right?
Yeah.
Because
Denver.
Has so many, like pieces to it that are so unique
Mhm.
that
Mhm.
if we're gonna do bracelet sets, like that would be the one that you would want. Can she get it?
I always like
I
to
got
I
it.
always like to hit you gals with stuff that we didn't talk about ahead of time because I just
No,
want to see what you're thinking,
that's what coffee chat's all about.
That is
Mhm.
So
the most beautiful.
And this is another one that I went to. Like we took the kids to the Mall of America this week when my nephew was in town. I had on my Opryland Razorback tank top, tossed on the black Lana, tossed on some
Right.
Twizzler earrings, which is another, if you are a dangle girl,
Staple.
Twizzler,
Yes.
all
Yes.
about it. And I was good to go. Like I had my jean shorts on, like, so even a little touch of something like this is just so fantastic.
well, let us know, friends.
Yeah, let us know.
Either
Let us know in the
tune in.
comments if you're catching this live.
What was
or
your
catching it on
first
replay.
purchase? Maybe let's do that. What was your first
Oh, I like
purchase?
that. I
And
like
then
that.
maybe what's one that's like your go-to everyday, like must have. That's a good question.
I didn't ever wear any jewelry
I'll be back.
whatsoever
I'll be there
either,
in a minute.
Jen. But the
Okay.
very first, because I had this question, my style community wanted to know, like, what was my very first purchase I ever made that like made me host the party, and it was a ring. Because I was very minimalist, but I could hide my rings if I wanted to, but I loved rings in the
Okay.
same breath, So yeah. So mine was a ring. And
Apparently there's something going on behind me, so I have to bug out, ladies. So I'm gonna let you guys finish, okay?
Okay.
So I love you
Have a
both. and
wonderful weekend.
I
know
will
you're
see you.
home
Yes,
Friday.
I will see you next again. I'm so sorry to have to do this, but
you're
there's
fine.
a catastrophe happening
You're
behind
good.
me right now.
Okay, bye.
But I definitely went for the rings, not wearing any jewelry. I went for the rings. So
Okay. That's interesting. Yeah, I think that's such a great question and a great thing to just think about because everybody has their difference. I always say when I am chatting in parties and things, I often find that people come like they're attracted to like, yeah, I could use a new pair of studs or I could use a new pair of hoops, right? Like those are the go-to things that I often find that people are most attracted to. So I always like to highlight those first when I am chatting with people.
Yeah.
And I love that we have so many options within those two categories.
Yes. I agree with you. I had a newbie come to the new jewelry launch. A girl who I busted her jewelry bubble for sure. It's actually my hairdresser. She's very minimalist.
Okay.
And she came and her wish list ended up being really long simply because I showed her all the ways you could wear like Everest.
Right.
And she was like, those aren't attached. I'm like, no. So I go, I can picture you wearing just the long piece.
Yes.
Some days. And then on the days when you're wearing a certain top, you could wear that shorter beaded style. And then and she's like, I see it now. And
you
so
take out the overwhelming, right? Because when you stick together, it can feel overwhelming.
Right. And simple. Like I'm wearing the chains from the Sunset. Did you guys notice?
Love.
And it's just the chains, Here, I'm breaking the rule. We're not supposed to get this close to the camera.
That's the perfect summer go-to, right?
Yeah.
I was even like thinking I might change this up because I was just thinking the same thing as I didn't want so much on this t-shirt. So.
Right. Exactly. And that like the Viper necklace. Like that's another incredible one, and actually one I considered adding to this because I'm like it's a little something a little bolder than this chain. So yeah. But
and I love the versatility of like versatility is not the right word, but the differences in the chains, right? Because that makes a difference, right? Wearing a necklace like that, and then the next day wearing like a Viper, or the next day wearing a hazy. They're all so different, and they're going to get so many different styles and looks.
100%. And I don't know if you noticed, Jen, but I just love the fact that we both come from non-jewelry wearing backgrounds.
Right? Yeah. Like I loved the idea of it. I loved it on other people, but I was like, just give me a little baby pair of studs and like a baby t-shirt necklace on a fancy day.
Yeah.
And that was like That was it. And now I'm like, give it
I
to
know.
me. Gotta tell me.
I remember the day when I started to actually pay attention to jewelry, and it was when I first started dating Craig. I think I felt like I had to up my game a little bit.
Okay.
And yeah, and that's kind of, I think, like, I don't know, like I kind of wanted to impress him, right? He's
Yeah,
my husband
sure.
now.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I think that's when I started to pay attention to the jewelry counters when I was in stores
Interesting.
and stuff like that. So, yeah. So if you're sitting there watching this, you're like, I don't wear any jewelry or any of that. Like, neither did we.
No, it's true.
And we just jumped in.
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
we can do this. Fine.
That's too funny. Well, what do you have going on this weekend? Let's change the subject a little and
Yeah, you know what? It's a girls' weekend. It's just Collins and I and Melvin. I wonder
yay.
where Melvin is right now.
Yeah, how is our baby?
Our baby is good. Our baby is 35 pounds now. And he's 12
weeks. Expected weight?
Expected weight, like close to 200.
Okay. Yeah.
So his parents are big pups. And like I was looking at her growth chart, the breeder's growth chart, and I'm like, oh man, it's quite, it seems more than what we've had in the past, because he's our third mastiff. And I mark him on the wall as far as height goes. Never marked my children on the wall, but marked my dogs. And I have him on the same chart as I had Otis.
Okay.
An inch and a half taller than Otis was at this age.
Wow.
And Otis at this age was 27 pounds and Melvin's 35. So
it's gonna be a big girl.
Big boy.
Boy. You said
he's gonna be a big
girls' weekend, and then
It is a girls' weekend.
Plus Melvin.
Boy, How about you?
We're wrapping up our girls' week. We've had a girls' week around here. The boys have been at summer camp all week, and they're coming home tomorrow. So we're ready. We're ready for our boys to be home. And then we're headed off to a little family vacay. So we're excited to do that and get away. And yeah, should be good. So that's what we're doing.
That's wonderful. Collins, where is he? Is he outside? Oh. He's actually got his little voice going like, come on, let me in.
Right.
Yeah. So that's so fun. I love this summertime. I love, because I think we get moments like you and I are having right now a little bit easier, where we can like have those moments with one kid versus the other kids.
It's funny. Kylie was saying, somebody was asking her, I think they asked her something along the lines of, do you miss your brother? And she was like, no. And you know what? Like, that's okay. Like, that's healthy. Like, we all need breaks from each other. Like, it's okay to have your space and to say, like, no, I don't miss him. Like, I'm enjoying my time of just being me and mama. Like, those are good things. And the gal that asked her kind of was like shocked that she said that. And yet are you making yourself known here?
My brother can get super annoying sometimes.
Listen, it's true. We all need our breaks from people. So yeah, it's a good moment to just.
It is. And that's interesting you said that. My husband is off on a weekend doing a fly-in sky ski. It's kind of, anyways, we don't need to go down that route. But he's away and he took the boys with him. And I was talking to another wife of another guy who does those things. And I said, are you going to go? She's like, oh no, that's his thing. Like, that's his thing to do. And I'm like, yeah, I completely agree with you. It is his thing to do. And that's why I'm totally fine with like, you go, have fun, enjoy, do your thing, and all of that. So,
yeah, we had froyo for dinner one night this week. We have popcorn one night.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like this is the like no cooking zone. This is the just girls because there's a baby. There he is.
Yeah.
Oh, Melvin. Oh, Melvin. You are certainly getting bigger week by week.
Yeah.
Listen, I think we should have a countdown of how many more weeks can Seisha pick up Melvin.
Okay. We're at 12 and a half weeks now because, I mean, he's 12 and a half weeks old.
Look at Isn't he so cute?
Yeah.
He has the same coloring as Pippi, huh? That
Mhm.
beautiful brindle.
He even has the same like chest as Pippi.
Yeah. Oh, the white. You're right. Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
They do look similar. But Melvin's going to be about 100 pounds more than Pippi. Yep.
Oh, it's fun to watch him grow. It seems like you blink and he's growing. So,
Right.
but anywho's, all right. I think
All right, my friends. I
Yeah.
think this is our chatting time is coming to an end here, but always good. Make sure, yes, you get your beautiful sugar.
Right.
She's gorgeous. Grab the
And-
Lana. If you grab the 2 Lanas, then you can grab your sugar, right?
That's true. Yeah. If you
So
grab the
make
sage
sure-
Lana earrings and the necklace, you can
Yep.
add the sugar. You could even add the blushing in there too if you didn't grab that one already.
Yeah.
'Cause she's beautiful.
I will put that cart together and throw
Good
it
idea.
in comments. So I'm sure all of us will do that. So we'll
Awesome.
put cards together for everybody so you can just do
Yeah.
it. Quick
Have a
check
wonderful
out.
weekend. Thanks.
Yeah,
for being
you
here.
too, my friends.
Yeah.
See you later. Bye, friends.
Happy Friday, everybody. See ya.